Hey guys, thank you for joining Valuable Insights. I hope you're having an awesome day, night, evening, wherever you are. Hope everything is going well. If not, things will get better. Just have faith. And we're going to jump right into it. I want to thank the Lord for guiding my steps. I ask that this insight reaches who you are asking to receive it, and they can have the clarity that they need to live a abundant, love, and prosperity life, to shine their highest light. Okay. Well, the layout, guys, what we have here, we have somebody that's fearless, someone who's receptive to new ideas, who's self-disciplined, organized, goal-oriented, cooperative, compassionate, and trusting their emotional stability. We have something here about legacies. We have a lawyer here. That could be this lawyer that's someone who's fearless. They're 10 steps ahead. This lawyer could be part of your soul family. They wanted you to give up power. We have a misogynist in the energy. This misogynist keep popping up. Someone really dislikes women. We have the Freemasons. Okay, guys, let's see where this story takes us. What is this fearless energy sphere? Say, state, and submit. Yeah, someone's not scared to say or state what they have to say or submit what they need to. Fair and square, honesty without cheating. Someone's honest. They go by the book. They're fair and square. Clarify. Could be a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Clarify self-personality. A notice for insurance claim. So something to do about insurance claim. Clarified. Not sure. Attorney, lawyer authorized to act, contract, binding, legal agreement. So a lawyer who was authorized to act, some form of contract, some form of legal agreement, didn't do what they weren't supposed to, what they didn't do, what they were supposed to. Confirmation. Clarify legacies. Proper location for a trial. So you could be going to trial about some form of gift, property, money. Clarify constitutional lawyer. Goodness. affidavit, a sworn statement. So we have a sworn statement: duress, pressure, destroying free choice, to initiate, to start. And we have an executor, person administering a will, and making a killing, earned a lot of money. So this lawyer made a killing. Starting this legal agreement for this will, destroying free choice, affidavit, written sworn statement, pressure, destroying free choice. Ten Pentacles. Clarify 10 steps. Well, no, let's clarify, make a killing. Foreclosure, for sale. Oh, so they made a killing, forcing homes, forcing people to go into foreclosure. So this lawyer had some form of involvement with these binding legal agreements. Or that's what they have a written sworn statement on. Clarify, to initiate. Arraignment, first court appearance. Okay, so this lawyer is going to initiate first court appearance. They have evidence, proof presented in case. They're compliant documents starting a civil case. So this lawyer is going to provide evidence about these forced sales, that someone was making a killing. Hold on. I'm getting clarify foreclosure. Bail money, give, provide, furnish, securing court appearance. So they're trying to secure bail money for these. Oh, they probably had to attend their first court appearance. Give, provide, furnish. They could have provided evidence about this lawyer who was making a killing. With these properties. Or we have another attorney, because we do have an attorney authorized to act. So they're bringing in proof. Okay, clarify 10 steps ahead. Maybe I can do it already. Motion, formal request to a court permit. Yeah, they're putting everything in motion. They're 10 steps ahead. Everything is in motion. Let, authorize, permit, Clarify not ready. Ask for a request. They're not ready for somebody to ask for a request about the money, recovery for money. Or they're not ready for you to ask, confirmation. They're not ready for you to ask for your money or for you to recover your money. Help and assist. You're going to get some help. Somebody's assisting you. Could be this lawyer. Clarify nutrition. Show, demonstrate, indicate. Oh, they're going to show that you're someone who's looking nice and healthy. They probably could have said that you were looking disgruntled. Try, attempt, endeavor. Yeah, they were trying to say that you weren't. You probably was on DRUGS. Couldn't take care of yourself. Couldn't handle life circumstances. But you're looking nice and nutritionist. You got a word, nutrition. You're looking delicious. Clarify soul family. Tell, inform, notify, advise. Yeah, that could be this lawyer. It's your soul family. They're going to notify. You're going to be notified. You're going to be informed. Clarify technology. You have notice of government authorities. So the government is being notified about some form of technology. In due process, fair legal procedures must be followed. Notice of defamation for the defamation of character. Under Transfer of Property Act, so they could have been for this transfer of property, not they could have. They were transferring property. So it's gonna, in due process, the authorities are gonna step in. Clarify give up power. Claim cannot be relitigated. Oh, they might as well give up. They might as well give up. There's nothing they can do. They have proof, too much proof. Clarify self-analysis. Counsel, lawyer, or legal advice. So you should probably seek some counsel, or maybe speak to a lawyer if somebody comes to speak to you about this incident. It can't be clean. Yeah, whatever they have, there's no cleaning this up. Clarify stipulation. Yeah, they never thought they would be part of this circumstantial evidence. Evidence recorded that requires inference connected to a fact in dispute. They have some circumstantial evidence. Clarify immigration papers. Fall from grace. Lose respect after wrongdoing. So somebody's having a fall from grace. Somebody could not even be from this country. Clarify drug trafficking. We have evidence speaks for itself. Oh, so they have evidence about this drug trafficking. Facts are obvious without explanation. Somebody could be from Morocco. Clarify this misogynist. Throw the book at. They just want to throw the book at this misogynist. So whoever this misogynist is, punish as harshly as possible. Clarify executor. Talk about, discuss, address. So the person administering a will, they're talking about this. They're discussing. Yeah, they're listening. They're watching. Clarify gave convenient effort. I should have put it on silent. Clarify gave convenient effort. Oh, I guess they did. Oh. Infringement, arbitration. Infringement, unauthorized use of violating rights. Yeah, they gave convenient effort, all right. Private dispute resolution by arbitrator. We're having private disputes. And clarify government assistance. Chance to present your case. You're going to be able to present your case. You're going to have your day in court. Clarify and ignore your needs. Inability to pay debt. Yeah, they weren't trying to pay you your money. They were holding on to your money. They ignored your needs. They didn't think you. They acted like they didn't know you had bills, or you had wants, or you just needed stuff. But who were they to feel like they had control over what belongs to you? Wow, people are just insensitive. Clarify avoider. Up in arms, in serious trouble. So whoever this avoider was that was avoiding your needs, they in serious trouble. Clarify the Masons. Oh, divorce, legal, and marriage. hearing court proceeding on an issue. So these Masons, these groups of Masons, they could be getting divorces, going through court proceedings. Home falling apart. Maybe wives and husbands finding out what's going on. Shit hitting the fan. Clarify weapons. Fraud, intentional deception for gain. So they're trying to cause some type of fraud where there's drug trafficking. I'm sure there's weapons involved. What was this fraud? Notice for eviction. Abandon someone to take blame. And so they were trying to plant something possibly to get somebody evicted. Abandon someone to take the blame. They were trying to set something up. Clarify shot prostitute. Settlement agreement dispute. Specific performance to settle agreement resolving dispute. So they place material and considerations above self, or they thought that you placed material things above yourself. Something about somebody's grandma. Settlement agreement resolving. This is a lot spread. Agreed fact stipulation. Yeah, we have stipulation here. Offer proposal to form a contract, a corporation, separate legal business entity, bankruptcy, legal process for debt relief. This was hearsay evidence. Volunteer surrender of a right. They wanted to have this waived. Addressed with managed, caught short, left without enough. So they agreed to form a contract. This was a separate legal business or entity to cause some type of debt. Or to file for bankruptcy. Through some form of hearsay. They volunteered, they surrendered to deal with. But they were caught short. I hope that makes sense, guys. So clarify smart. Fix, rectify, evidence. So we have a smart person who's going to fix and rectify. They have direct evidence. Clarified traitor. Oh, well, you're right. Above the law, not subject to rules or punishment. So someone thought they was above the law. They thought they weren't subject to the rules for these punishments for what's to come. Clarify reading. They're reading into this red rum, trying to attempt. They're going to receive a surprise. They're not going to even have a valid argument. They're not going to have a leg to stand on. Clarify luxury. Yeah, you're going to retire wealthy and free with luxury. You did have legacies. You're going to leave a legacy behind. Clarify luxury. Statute, written law enacted by legislator. Yeah, it's written. It's written for you to have this luxurious life, to retire wealthy. Pleasing formal court written statement. You're going to receive a formal written court statement about this criminal act. And they tried to formally warn someone. Spirit was warning them. Spirit was warning them. You're the shit. Yes, you are. Group involvement. Clarify. Appeal request for higher court review. Yeah, they're trying to get they're going to want to get an appeal, or they're trying to get an appeal to request higher court review. Comments with dispute. Regarding them. Yeah, they're discussing this information about this estate, person, property, and interest, about these breach of contracts, that these people were in partnerships. Okay, guys, I could have been all over the place, but this message is to reach somebody or resonate with someone. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you for listening and watching, and thank you. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and one more thing. We had the energies. We have a King of Swords. We have a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a King of Cups, basically all the kings, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, yeah, and a King of Wands, a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Aries. Sorry guys, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Yeah, basically all the queens. Okay, guys. See you guys later.